The battle for fourth is furious. Kurt Rezzetano down to the inside of Mark Wilkins. He's made it through.
I started on motorcycles when I was 4 years old. I raced motocross from 4 till I was 21, and then started getting hurt a little bit too much on two wheels. So figured I better get a cage around me and start driving cars a little bit.
Rezzetano to the lead. Down to the inside, Rezzetano.
Got my start in road racing actually through Phoenix and Preston and Calvert, one of our sponsors, and they let me drive a car in SCCA road racing, club racing, a T2 car, T2 Mustang. So I've been in the Mustangs pretty much the whole time through my road racing career so far.
Here comes those three cars, and again the number 35. That is the car that right now in the middle of those two is actually Preston Calvert. He's down a lap, but having that great battle with Buzz McCall. And believe me, as soon as that number 37 of Rezzetano gets close, he'll let him through, obviously.
And we see Preston make the move to get out of the way and allow Kurt through, so he can try and chase down Andrew for maybe that second spot on the podium.
It's been great. The Touring 2 car that we run it's a pretty much a production car. It starts out as just a 5-liter Mustang 2012. And we start out, we just put the Penske shocks on the car the whole way around. It's all Ford racing parts. Outside of that, it's pretty much a street car with just a little bit of suspension work done to it. They're pretty restricted, but we've done really well with them in SCCA club racing. We went to the runoffs in 2013, finished second. We were on the pole and finished second. And last year at Laguna, we went there. We were on top of every session, qualified on the pole, and we got taken out in the second turn by two people that got into each other way behind us on the start. But I'm pretty sure we would have been able to walk away with a win in that race also. So it's been really good.
Engines are up, the lights are up, we are away. Let's see, Jack Baldwin needs a mega start to lead down into one. Look at that huge move by Rezzetano. Baldwin has done it. He's got the lead, but what a start by those Phoenix Performance Calvert Dynamics Mustangs.
Yeah, up to third and fourth for Rezzetano and Aquilante. Great run from those Fords.
Well, last year I drove full-time with Andrew. I was his co-driver for IMSA in the Continental Series, and it's been great. It's been such a learning of discipline, actually, in the cars, because the club racing is such a sprint race compared to this type. Even the 50-minute races we do here are quite a bit longer than a club race is. So IMSA last year, I feel, prepped me for this pretty well, because 50 minutes was around the first stint time that we run anyway there. So that was a pretty good learning exercise for me to learn how to conserve a car throughout the stint and give it over to a driver and let him, have the finish of the race with a good car underneath him.
Rezzetano, I think he went to school yesterday and learned how to conserve tires.
I really love the cars. I love the tires. I love being on a really sticky tire compared to, in some of the other series, a lot smaller, less aggressive rubber, and the little bit of aero and stuff we get to do in the cars. They're a lot more fun to drive. They're a lot quicker. The racing, we were just talking about this earlier. The drivers seem to be very top notch here. They're a lot smarter about what they do. They're very professional. I really enjoy this series.
Rezzetano up front going for the lead.
Kurt Rezzetano, very aggressive, goes to the front early.
Boy, and Rezzetano is opening up a pretty sizable margin.
I think I want to keep going, as much as I can. I mean, Phoenix has brought me up through to pro racing this far. I think I would stay with them pretty much no matter what. I just want to keep doing as much as I can and see how far my talent can take me. I mean, pretty much to this point, I've been driving off of the seat of my pants. I don't really have a lot of instruction. I don't have a trainer, a coach or anything like that. So just see how far that'll take me, and then when that doesn't work out, I'll just keep working on them like I'm doing now.
We're ready at St. Pete.
My process is pretty simple. I didn't have one before Texas. Red lights come on, clutch to the floor, put it in first gear, hold it up at whatever RPM I think I'm going to need, and then just try to fan it to get the car rolling. As soon as it's hooked up, get back on it, and hopefully I got a better jump than everybody else.
Rezzetano, huge start in that black and gold Mustang.
It's been great. We've had really good response since we've been here. The people they're really nice. The fans seem like they're really into it. I'm amazed at the turnout that we get, and I really hope that they enjoy seeing the Mustangs. They're pretty, a flashy car to drive in the sense of, they're a little softer sprung than the other cars. They pick up tires and do all that kind of stuff. So I really hope they enjoy it. The people I've talked to have said that they really enjoy watching us drive our cars.
Look at Rezzetano, the aggressiveness right there. That's what he's becoming legendary for.
I try to get on a motorcycle as much as I can, as much as they'll let me. I have a street bike I ride, and we screw around on that a little bit, do some mountain bike riding and things like that. So just anything on two two wheels, you know, because I'm in these decent amount, and then I also work full time at the shop.
Oh, look at this. Rezzetano's a lot closer there as he climbs the Mario Andretti straightaway.
I actually have a Corvette as my street car, so don't tell Ford that, but I have a 2002 Z06. That was actually the first car I ever drove on a road course before, and I still have it just for that reason.
Kurt Rezzetano hanging on for the win in the Ford Mustang.
Phoenix American Motorsports, Preston Calvert Dynamics, you know, giving me the chance to drive the car. Ford has been great to us. They give us so much technical support and, you know, parts, things like that. And really, I mean, I got to thank Andrew, you know, for letting me drive. And he's the one that kind of pulled me out of the shop and said he wanted me to drive with him. So, you know, being his co-driver then this year, driving with him, you know, as a teammate, those guys, I mean, without them, I wouldn't be driving right now.